Hi, my name is Reba and I'm doing the BookTube Newbie tag today. I have another YouTube channel that I used to post some book stuff in, but I also posted covers and I felt like the algorithm was kind of making everything really weird where it would only promote my music. So I wanted to restart just fully fresh, better quality videos. If you are wondering about my background, I'm currently in a college dorm. My roommate moved out today, I'm moving out tomorrow, and I'm bored right now. And I'm working on channel stuff for this summer, and I was like, well, why not film this here? It'll be fun. It's something I can post early and see if anyone is interested. So let's dive in, I guess. So the first question is, why did I start this channel? Well, first off, because my algorithm was not algorithming, and also because I think it'll be a lot of fun. I read a lot, I write a lot, I want to work in publishing, I want to do a lot of writing, reading related stuff. So I think it'd just be a lot of fun. I love to yap also. I'm a huge yapper. You are looking at Yapper #1 right here. And so I would love to yap on camera if people are interested in watching me yap on camera. I mean, it'd just be great. But I would love to work with filming stuff. I want to get better at filming videos. I want to be a better speaker. I want to edit things as well because it's just something that interests me a lot, and I think it's a really good skill set to have. Okay, so what unique things can I bring to BookTube? So first off, I am a creative writing major. I have not seen very many creative writing majors on BookTube before, and I would love to be someone that could maybe post a little bit about what it's like if people are curious, and also just like, it's interesting to me. I have a good time. I also like, I could talk about the literature classes, I could talk about my writing. I have a lot of information on that I don't really see get posted. I am currently pursuing my undergrad right now, but I'm on track to finish early since I just finished my first year, as you can see behind me. And then I'm going to pursue my master's. I don't know where yet, but I am hoping that I can be a professor. And I also am hoping to query a book over the summer. If I do, I may or may not post about that. I definitely will on my Instagram, but maybe not on here. But yeah, so I have a lot going on, I guess. I write a lot, so I have that perspective, and I'd love to talk about that. I'd love to talk about writing too if people are interested. But the big unique thing, which I will be posting about as like an actual introduction to my channel, is that I have a big TBR. Like, when people say big TBR, you're like, oh, well, it's 50 books. No. I am going to count up how many books later today, but it is well over 300. My guess is around 500. Yeah. It's a problem. It's because I used to work at a thrift store, so I'd be like, well, the books are practically free, so I might as well take them all. And that's a problem. So my goal is to decrease that, and I kind of want to take people along on my journey, and also just have a lot of books. And I buy books because I like books, but you know what really gives me the dopamine is when people walk into my room and they see the hordes and the piles and they're like, wow. And I'm like, yeah. And usually they'll say something like kind of mean after that, like, what is this? Oh, I bet you read them all. No, I haven't. Or I don't know. It's so much fun. Either way, I would love to say that I'd read them all. And I'd love to decrease my pile, but I also don't want to unhaul stuff. So you'll see my journey there. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure it will be. You and me, we're gonna fix this, right? Yeah. So the next question, what am I most excited about? I would love to make videos. And when I say videos, like, I mean like challenges. Like, I mean, I could just do themed TBRs for fun. Now I kind of do, but if I have my camera running while I do it, I think it'd be even more fun. Because then, like, you're sharing it and you're not just doing it for yourself. Because, like, if I tell my parents, because I live with my parents this summer, I'm like, I want to do 24-hour readathon. They're like, okay, well, please come eat dinner with us. Which, like, yeah, I will go eat dinner with them. But it's a lot more, I guess, you have like more of a sense of authority if you're doing it for something. Also, more things I'm excited about. I want to share my passion. I'm a very passionate person, and I would love to just like express that and have a place to really express it, because like I have friends that read, but sometimes I yap a little too much, and I want to yap all the time, and I think this would get my like inner yappiness out, you know? I would also love to be able to look back at these videos in the future, like even if it's just like a New Year's resolution thing, like I want to read this book and that book, and then like I have a reason to create those videos and look back. Does that make sense? Anyways, so why do I love reading? Well, I always loved reading. I honestly, like, a lot of people are like, well, I loved reading as a kid. I don't really think I ever stopped. I did briefly share a room with my sister, and she would kind of shame me when I'd have a book light on at night, so I didn't read as much at certain times, but I never actually quit reading. Don't get me wrong, I still love it, but I feel like because I've surrounded my whole life around books and writing and reading, I have like this obligation where even if I don't really feel like reading or writing, it's just always there. Like I always want to talk about it, or it's really the only thing I know. Like that sounds very sad, but it's also very true. So if that's real for you, I guess let me know so I feel a little bit less lonely. It'd be crazy, right? I'm kidding. I'm just sad my roommate left. Anyways, I also think reading gives a lot of escapism, and it also helps with emotions. Like, you know how sometimes you feel like you need to let some emotions out, but you actually want to reflect on your own life. So then you can do this magical thing where you read a sad book and you still get to cry, but you're not actually crying about yourself. And I think that's fantastic. I love that sort of outlet. I love it so much. I do it all the time. Well, not all the time, but I do it when I need to. And it does help, honestly. So, next question. What got you into reading? So, when I was younger, I was obsessed with the Rainbow Magic series. I don't really think there was much reasoning there. I mean, like, they're really colorful colors, really colorful covers. They're very sparkly. They're about fairies. I mean, what's not to love? I read like every single one, and I remember my mom once was like, it's the same story every time, and I was like, I don't care, it's Rainbow Magic. And it was so good. When I really started reading consistently again, like I'm talking, I've read like 100 books a year for the past 3-4 years, and I'm going to do it a 5th year. You better bet. And I think the book that got me really into that was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. If you also got into reading via Fangirl like many other people I know, let me know, I guess. I don't know. So what are some questions I would ask my favorite booktubers? I never know what to do with these sort of things. I recently met an author for the first time, maybe a month ago, and I was just speechless. I was like, I have to say something. So I think I was like, oh, this is very cool, like, could I buy it? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, no way. And so instead of being like, oh yeah, it's so cool that you write, let's talk about that, I started like interrogating them. I was like, are you small press? Like, how do you get this published? Like, tell me the details. And then my mom was there, and she's like, my daughter's also writing a book. And I was like, yeah, I am. And it was very awkward. Could have been executed a lot better. Anyways, if I ran into a booktuber, I would just say hi. If anything, I'd probably hide. but I'd probably be like, hi, I really enjoy everything. How are you doing? What challenges do you think you'll face? I think this summer I will have no problem posting, but once I'm back at school, it's gonna be a little bit hard, I think. I'm going to probably record some stuff ahead of time. I think getting a constant posting schedule is key, but honestly, if no one really cares, this is gonna sound bad, if no one really cares by the time I posted consistently for like weeks on end for the whole summer, I don't know if I'm gonna have the will to keep it up during the school year, just because like I don't have as much time to read. I don't have the time to film, namely because I'm never gonna film in front of people. That is embarrassing. Like I don't care how confident you are, that's embarrassing. Like, I could not imagine if my roommate was sitting in the room and I had to film this. Like, that's not happening. And so I probably would not be as good at filming. Learning how to edit will be a challenge for me, because you can edit stuff, but you can get a lot better at your editing. And I already, like, I've filmed videos like this before. And guess what? They're all deleted. Because I just can tell my editing is getting better. And the thing is it's not very good. So it was really bad beforehand. So that will be a challenge for me. When I started reading, I was 5. I learned how to read and I never stopped. I got into it during my freshman year of high school, like hardcore. And actually that was my freshman year of high school was COVID. So I got into it slightly before COVID, and I have very vivid memories of like trading books during COVID, but we'd have to like wipe them down and set them in the garage for like 48 hours so there's no germs. And yeah, that was a crazy time. Honestly, a great time though. I mean, not a great time, you know what I mean? I thrived during COVID. I don't like being around people. Where I read when I go to bed. I get under the covers and I read for a while. Then sometimes when I wake in the morning, I will also read. I also, probably TMI, but this is my biggest hack. I have waterproof earbuds, like they can go in the shower. So I listen to audiobooks when I take showers. And the thing is it's excellent. I've been doing this for like 5 years. I get so much more reading done because I take long showers. It's not good, but I love them. Shower is my therapy space, and I'll listen to a good audiobook, and I don't know, it's just like extra time. Like, you have to shower, but not everyone listens to audiobooks while they shower. Never actually heard of anyone doing that. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I also, when I get assignments for literature, I will read that during the day. I will make time. I also, now that I've been in college, I tend to like binge read stuff instead of like reading before bed. I used to be really good at reading before bed. We'll see what happens during the summer, but I tend to now just like binge read stuff. So like if I'm in the mood to read one day, I'll just read a whole book, and it'll be like today I told myself I'd read a book. I'm not actually enjoying the book I'm reading, which is why I'm doing this. Shocker. Anyways, so I do make time sometimes. I don't know, whatever. What kinds of books do I like to read? Top 3 genres. Only 3, that's crazy. Fantasy, literary fiction, general fiction. I've been getting into horror recently too. I haven't read much, so I can't really say like I really like it, but I've been writing it. And so I've been trying to read some of the books I have that are horror. I don't have very many. And just like learn more about the genre before I continue writing. I mainly read YA. This might change because I am sadly aging out of YA. I recently turned 19, so I'm still a teenager, but barely. And that hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm a little bit sad, but so I do read a lot of YA right now. I'm kind of hoping I won't age out of it. Sometimes I really do feel like I'm aging. Also, I don't know if you can hear that like noise. People are moving out, and guess who has no patience? Me. I'm filming this right here, right now. Anyways, I do like romance, but I don't really like smut. I will usually skip over it if it's in books. So I guess if you also relate, let me know and we can be less alone. I honestly do read almost everything though. I will give honestly pretty much anything a try. Like if you're like, this is a good book, I'm like, I believe you. I will read it. I believe a good book is a good book. Doesn't matter what genre it is. Sometimes like I get through books slower, like literary fiction. I can't binge read those, but I will enjoy them. And I will give them 5 stars if they made me think a lot. So yeah, my book collection is not here. Actually, I had a lot of books here, but I packed them up. Like you see those shelves behind me, all of them were full of books. Those are big shelves. They're like 4 feet. And it was a problem. I just kept on buying stuff because when I get sad, I buy stuff, mainly books, because that's what I buy. Anyways, so I had that. My general book collection, I have bought, I would say 90% of my books used. I am a big fan of buying used books. So like, I know that you can critique me and be like, you have too many books, Rebecca. At least I'm not buying them new. I'm helping the planet. I'm helping them from going into dumpsters, which actually, yes, books get thrown away a lot. It's very sad. Anyways, I could also make a book tour if people are interested. I have 998 books right now, so almost 1,000. I will be getting 1,000 once I'm home because my family did not celebrate my birthday until I am home, so that's fun. And they already told me they got me some books, and I'm willing to bet it is more than 2. So I hope you enjoyed this book newbie tag. I enjoyed doing it, making it, I guess, and I hope that you liked it. And I think, you know what, crazy thought, you should like and subscribe, because I just think this video is so cool that your like coolness meter just like went straight up and you're like, wow, Reba's so cool, I better like and subscribe. The coolness meter has made me like and subscribe, so I think you should. Anyways, in all seriousness, if you want to hear anything about creative writing, reading, my TBR, my book buying problems, just let me know. You can tell me if there's videos you think I should make. I know it's really early on, but genuinely I am open to requests. Like any request, that'd be my first request. I'd probably make it, unless it's like drastically off topic or inappropriate, then I just delete the request. But yeah, I also have my other socials below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.